All right, hello everybody. Okay, this is a live stream. I am doing an outlook on today, right? So we are in a buying model. Let's go back to the 1 hour. I have NQ right here, ES on the right. So we're gonna go to the daily. Okay, now we're in a buying model, and that's I can only give my prediction because we don't know exactly where the market is going, but the probability tells us. So from last week, we were all inside bars, inside this big daily candle. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, now even Monday and yesterday we were inside, but we're at least seeing some life come in on to the buy side. Okay, so we have this gap. We gapped up. Well, at the beginning of the week we gapped down, and then gapped up to close this gap, and then just when the market opened 6 p.m. yesterday, it gapped up. So we have a huge gap up. Now, being that the gaps, you have new week opening gaps and new day opening gaps. So being that we have this big gap from yesterday 6 p.m. and let's go to the hourly chart to show that a little better. All right, so we have this big gap in here. Gaps are like the biggest draw on liquidity. All right, you have swing highs, swing lows. Like these, this is my next target for the up buy side draw is 147. All right, and you can see that here, 147, and then 250. Right. However, before we go up, come market open, we're gonna need some sell side liquidity. If we have a buy side bias, we need some sell side to be taken out first, either a swing low or a nice a PD array, a discount array, right? Like here, the discount array we have beneath us is this hourly gap, and also if I go a little lower, right? Also, this is a 5 minute right here. This is a 5 minute gap right here. So don't be fooled by, we have a lot of upside pressing. I believe overall we are going to the upside, but before it is a 8:45 right now. So come 9:30, we may start to sell off a little bit to because you want to see if you're gonna respect or disrespect these PD arrays. All right. Right now we don't have an entry, so what we're gonna look for is something like this, right? And then maybe if that's respected, then we start to go up here. All right, and then got wacky with it. Sorry. Yeah, and then try to let me draw that. Let me draw that over, and we'll go. Okay, so what we're looking for, all right, come down here, test the PD array, go up to the next target being 19,147. Okay, now so what you want to look for an entry model. Okay, so what I like to enter, especially for 10 o'clock, right? Because you have the 10 o'clock reversals. We do have 9:45 PMI, and then we have an orange folder 10 o'clock news, right? But what I'm gonna look for is for lower time frame sell side to be taken out, like I said, or a discount PD array, being that I'm looking for upside. All right. So what a breaker is gonna do is gonna come down. Say it comes down to this 1 hour gap right here. It's gonna come down, right? Boom. Then make a high, right? And then come down and make a lower low, right? Because so with this low right here, and then making a high, this is now an order block. But now that the order block is disrespected, broken, right? It starts to create a breaker, and what will confirm the breaker is this higher high. Okay, so a low, higher high, lower low, and then a consequential higher high. Okay, so that would be your breaker right there. All right, That'd be a breaker, and then hopefully we would get a fair value gap which is displacement that came across this high, and that would overlap this breaker, creating a unicorn model. So this is what we'll be looking for, and we'll be looking for price to come back into that the fair value gap that overlap the breaker, which is once again a unicorn, and then go into that. So this is the outlook on the day, the setup that we're looking for. Okay, a specific setup, and it doesn't have to necessarily be a unicorn, but if we have it dip into the sell side of this discount array, you want to see a change in state of delivery before you get into a trade. But my ideal setup would be a unicorn. Would like to see that breaker setup here. Okay, guys. So look, if this helped you out at all, leave in the comments, please. If you want more examples of ICT entry models or high time frame things to look at, shoot me a comment. If there's anything I missed, let me know. All right. Nice talking to you guys. Yeah, just do it. Just do it.
Cover how to speak back. Now if you
Wait, what the hell?